So yeah, I mean, I've got plenty of iron while I'm getting it into production. 5 is 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. Put the pod there. So we're going to 1, 2. We want a space. 2. Boom. This is the center. Yep. Oh, that is not the center. It's off one. That is the center. There we go. 5 and 5. And 5. I might have to make a modification, but I don't think it'd be that hard of a modification. If they start popping out, then that's fine. I can modify. Okay. So our pods are going to go in these 4 places, and our kill box is going to go centered on this torch. And it's cobbled deep slate wall because we're going to use that kill box. Well, yeah, I'll use that kill box. Okay. I'm going to make this platform 5 by 5. Or, yeah, 5 by 5. Ow. Alright, then we're gonna do... Right like that. Gonna leave this one here. We're not gonna put anything, we're not expanding out. That's my method back down. Yo, why is it so high in the air? Well, we don't want... Actually, I also need to change where the beds are going. Because I still want them to be able to look out and see in a focused direction. But, if they're looking this way, they'll see the golems and they won't spawn the golems because they see the golems. Easy enough, right? There. And that's so I know where that one's gonna that's where my exit platform is for that one. Now why are we building it so high? We don't want golems spawning on the ground. I don't think my perimeter wall is going to be an issue. If it turns out it is, I will expand it. Now, the perimeter wall on that side is eventually going to go away. Hey, Kel, you forgot to build your escape tower. These guys got a great view going out over here. The only guys who aren't going to have a great view are the ones in that pod. You know, the only ones who are not going to have a great view. Back down we go. Boom. All right. So these are the pods. Again, we don't want the villagers looking in this way because the golems fall off here. Why does this look off center? Because it's supposed to be there. Okay. That's okay because this is fixable and not in a bad way either. This is just fixable. we go. No, the one that was wrong was that one, but I'm going to leave this as is. It's fine as is. It's not something worth worrying about. Okay, doke. Whee! All right, so there's our pods. This last bed is actually my travel bed. All right. Now, the layout of the beds is important. You have to be able to fit. You've got 10 spaces up here, and you've got to be able to fit 5 beds in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Now, before I go any further, I am going to go grab some glass. I'm going to make it daytime and get some glass. Daytime. Do 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 do. Okay, also get a stack of potatoes. Okay, well, my cactus is starting to grow. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, now we're going to place our iron bars real quick. Now you place them in between the cactus. You only need to place, when you're looking at it, doesn't matter which side, doesn't matter if it's forward back for you or left or right for you, it does not matter. But you don't need to place in the middle. You only place in the first and third row or the first and third column. So we're going to place one there. One there. One there. And one there. And that's how it goes. And this will start popping cactus for me. Just throw that in there and get collected. I have a feeling I'm going to have to periodically clean this thing out with these cactus flowers. Kel, how much cactus do you need to finish this? A full stack plus 48. I'm going 8 layers higher. But we need to get back to the task at hand, which is the iron farm. How many villages I got? 2. Hello, Oingo and Boingo. I'm gonna come in here and name you guys one day. I have a whole stack of potatoes. Bye. There we go. I'm gonna have 2 villagers soon enough. Now, which one did I do first? I think it was this one here that I'm pointing at. Yes. Okay. And it is important that the pillow head is facing inward. Otherwise, when this guy wakes up in the morning, he's gonna fall out, and he'll fall out of the pod, which will break the pod. Okay. This is the least amount of glass I've used in a while in one of these. Normally I have all the pods lined up, and I'll have like a big pool where they all fall into that shoves them down away and down into the kill box itself. But I'm going for... But in this one, I am going for compact. Kelger out of bed? It's not entirely. And the reason I'm not placing glass in these two places yet is because I got to get the villagers in here still. Make me two yet? No, I haven't made two yet. There we go. Congratulations. I've named the two of you. Now I know which two stay in here permanently. You're going to make me a lot of iron. Nope. Alright, now while we're waiting on those villagers, now I need to build the kill box and the collection system. So I'm going to need to go over to the box over here first. And in the box, I've got these hoppers. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is goodbye to that. Hopper here going straight down. We're going to put a chest under there. That's going to go collect our stuff. Now, we're going to squat and we're going to jump and place a hopper. That's going to go in there. And then we just have hoppers going into that. They ultimately all collect into this hopper here. Easy sauce so far, right? Right. And I do have 2 chests on. Okay, excellent. Just use these for the moment. Alright, so everything that falls down here onto these hoppers falls into here. I'm gonna leave that open at the moment. Okay, now we gotta build this perimeter. Okay. Now we need a little bit of our deep slate wall. Now on the second layer of the deep slate wall, where are my signs? I need all my signs. Make it daytime. I'll grab my signs, which I know are up at the house. We're gonna get ourselves some. The lava bucket is down there already. We're gonna use a lava bucket. Yep, better believe we're using a lava bucket. How else do you expect the golems to give me their iron? There we go. Now, we are only going to need 9 signs. How are we doing over here? Okay, we got 2 kids. Excellent. Put a sign there, a sign there, and a sign there. One there. So I should probably go ahead and put my fence up here first. Held you derped. Yep, I makes the derps. The reason is just so I can place these signs in properly. We're going to place a sign there, a sign there, and a sign there. I should cover all 9 of those tiles in there. Now we will need more signs. Now I can also build this wall with glass, so that way I can actually watch them fall in, but there's a minor problem with that. And the minor problem is that I don't have enough glass. I very don't have enough glass for all of this. Okay. Alright, now we're going to take the lava bucket. And we're Minecraft physicking again. So we're going to target this block right here. Because we want the lava to be up on top, though. I don't want to change the sign. I want to draw. There we go. The lava will spread. This is the kill box. Golems fall down here. And their heads are in the lava, which kills the golem. Loot always drops at their feet, which is iron bars and poppies. The most technical part of this is done. Let's look at my dudes over here. My dudes! Nope, still 2 kids. You want to fight? I looked right in your face, dude. Nah, I guess you don't want to fight. He knows I'm going to win. It all filters in there. Now, I won't throw anything in there because anything that falls in the lava that you've thrown will die. It will, the lava will destroy it. Okay. So I need to make some more signs real quick. So we're going to rip down. So we're going to make some more signs and I will build the. No, I can build this first pod. I can go ahead and build this first pod. I just have to not derp and not fall into the lava here. Actually, I should go grab some water because I will actually need water. The water bucket's in here. No. Alright. And we're going to use water to push the golems off the pods and down into the kill box. Oh, the whole thing of automatic machines are coming. Okay, it's not popping. I do have a water bucket on me. I didn't think I did. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. Village's infinite water source. Now, why did I go over to this? Because I know this works. Although I couldn't tell you why my game was glitching like that. Derpy der, derpy der, derpy der. Hell, pay attention to your head clearance. You just jumped right up and into one of the ponds. Okay. Okay. Oh no, it's getting to be night. Well, that's okay, we're fine. So what are we doing? We're building this up because the golems are going to fall into here. This is the kill box. We will not be using this layer I'm building in now is the layer where the golems spawn. And I am going to need some more materials. That's okay, because I've got the materials. layer of fence. All right. All right. This platform up here is where the golems spawn. This might be an issue. Okay, well, we'll start with this pod here. And I'm going to fix these two pods that are off kilter. How do we fix it? We're going to rip them down and move them back one. So what that means is in the interim, we're going to go ahead. Now, golems cannot spawn on top of fences. They can spawn on top of regular blocks. Cannot spawn on top of fences. They cannot spawn on top of glass. They cannot spawn on top of beds. And there are certain other blocks they cannot spawn on top. Watch my placement. When signs stop, things falling. Well, you know, I don't need to rip. I shouldn't need to rip those down. And yes, I will correct that. Okay. The solution is so simple, I looked right by it. Signs. All right. We'll look, first thing we'll look at is we'll look at my villagers over here. Okay, they're grown up. This is good. This pod is just about ready. The answer is so simple, I didn't even see it. Signs. How many do I need? I need 4. I have 3. I need 4. I have 3. One. Okay, so before I can... Is this ready? This is ready. Who's ready? Farming ASMR time. Okay. So that's going to get me the ability to make more villagers, which is something I do need. Why are we doing this? This keeps the water from falling down and turning my lava into cobblestone. However, because there's nothing to stand on, it will push the golems into the hole. Kill the water's getting away. It's fine, I promise. And then it also makes a nice infinite water source up here, see? Boom. Yes, Snooker, the Mega Iron Farm does do a thing. Because I have 4 separate pods, the villagers don't interact with each other. So therefore, they each summon a golem independently, and if they can't see an iron golem, they will regularly summon an iron golem, which will spawn on top of the pod, which gets pushed into the hole, which then gets pushed down into the kill box. And then I get their loot. I thought I screwed this up, but I did not. The thing I need are beds. And glass. I need some beds. Glass. I do have glass. And the reason I build it like this is so this way all the iron collects in one place. I don't have to worry about golems spawning on the ground. That's why you build it in the sky. Golems can spawn up to so many, not just um lengthwise out, but they can spawn so many blocks up and down as well too. So with this being high up off the ground and the collection system being on the ground, this makes it so that way I don't have to worry about golems spawning where they're on the ground instead, and then can be seen by the villagers. If villagers who are in the pods see golems, they will not spawn golems. Getting the villagers up there, that's easy. That's relatively easy. I mean, let's be honest, herding villagers is like herding cats. But compared to some of the things that I've done in Minecraft, it's relatively easy. Reminds me, I'm gonna put some. I just gotta remember, I don't want to fall into the kill box. Actually, let me put them on the corner so it would be easier. Because again, we don't need monsters spawning up here. Although if they spawned up here, they would get pushed into the kill box too. So, but a lot of monsters would be lower than the lava height. And while getting set on fire and the fall damage, it still may not be enough to kill them. Also, when you're placing the water, you have to make sure you're placing the water in the right spot. If you target the block that the wall is sitting on, it will not flow. The water will not flow properly. See, look, all water stays up here. Minecraft physics keep it up here. Lava down there. Now, in here. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to stay informed on when new videos are coming out. If you know someone who would enjoy this, share it with them. I am always working on new content, so keep an eye out for new stuff daily. Join me on my live streams on Twitch and on other social media as well.